Hello dear students, how are you? In this lecture I am going to discuss about elementary reaction as well as complex reaction under the chapter chemical kinetics. इस लेक्चर में एलिमेंट्री रिएक्शन, कॉम्प्लेक्स रिएक्शन, रेट कांस्टेंट इनके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, एंड वन थिंग that I have already discussed with you, ये चैप्टर बेहद इंपॉर्टेंट. या हम वेटेज ले लें लास्ट ईयर बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशंस रिलेटेड टू ऑल दी बोर्ड्स एज वेल एज जेईई मेंस, इस चैप्टर का एक्स्ट्रा वेटेज इस साल देखने मिले. ओके, अल्टीमेटली इस चैप्टर में कंपैरेटिवली आपको ज्यादा फोकस करना, राइट. Then first of all about elementary reaction. Elementary reactions are those chemical reactions which used to perform only in one step are called elementary reactions. यानी वो सारे रिएक्शंस विच आर गोइंग टू कंप्लीट ओनली इन वन स्टेप आर नोन एज एलिमेंट्री रिएक्शंस. ओके, एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज कॉम्प्लेक्स रिएक्शंस. What will be the complex reaction? Those chemical reactions which used to perform more than one steps. Then such chemical reactions are known as complex reaction. All those chemical reactions which used to perform more than one steps are considered to be complex reactions. Okay, this is the basic difference between elementary reaction as well as complex reaction. Clear? Now it is the question. How will you guess about any elementary reaction or complex reaction? Ultimately हमें explain करना पड़ेगा. The determination of the reaction on the basis in terms of elementary reaction as a complex reaction is based on experimental data. ये experimental data पर based होता है. That experimental data is responsible to create about the nature of elementary reaction as well as complex reactions. Clear? एंड नाउ इन सिंपल स्टेट एक चीज ध्यान रखिएगा, जिनकी मालिकुलरिटी मोर देन 3 अबव 3, मालिकुलरिटी 3 इससे अबव कंसिडरेबल हो, वो सारी रिएक्शन कॉम्प्लेक्स रिएक्शन में हो. क्लियर? मीन्स अनबैलेंसिंग स्टेट, कोई रिएक्शन प्रॉपर बैलेंस स्टेट में हो, यानी स्टोइकियोमेट्रिक स्टेट. और इस सच टाइप रिएक्शंस के लिए यदि नंबर ऑफ रिएक्टेंट्स मोर देन 3 है, नंबर ऑफ रिएक्टेंट्स आर मोर देन 3 इन बैलेंसिंग स्टेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, then you can declare then such chemical reactions are counted under complex reactions. And listen to me, समझिए दूसरा. Now we are going to discuss about the identification of elementary reaction. एग्जाम्पल कैसे कैप्चर करें? All those chemical reactions which have below 3 or less than 3 reactants in their balancing state, then such chemical reactions are generally counted under elementary reaction. बैलेंसिंग स्टेट में कोई केमिकल रिएक्शन दी है और उस केमिकल रिएक्शन के बैलेंस स्टेट में देखिए नंबर ऑफ रिएक्टेंट कितने मोल है. If the number of moles of reactants are less than 3 or less than 3, then all such chemical reactions are counted under elementary reaction. Clear? This is the basic difference between elementary reaction and complex reaction, and you can easily identify or make differentiation. You can differentiate easily between elementary reaction as well as complex reaction. Clear? And now that is the next important point, very very important point, that is known as rate law. Rate law. What is the rate law? How will you explain about the rate law? According to this law, the rate of any chemical reaction, directly proportional to the concentration of reactants. Clear? According to this law, the rate of any chemical reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. For example, as for the reaction A gives out B, then for such reaction, according to this law, according to rate law, rate is directly proportional to the concentration of A, and A is considered here reactant. Okay? Now for the reaction, next category, 2A plus B gives out C plus 2D. This reaction is given. And for this reaction, these are considered to be the reactant. These are considered under product. Then for such chemical reaction, according to this law, rate of such reaction is directly proportional to the concentration of A to power 2 into concentration of B. Like this. Hence rate of reaction directly proportional to the product of the concentration of reactants. If the reaction is given like this. And I hope everybody knows. This one is the symbol of concentration. This one is considered as the symbol of concentration. Clear? Suppose any one reaction is given as 2A plus 3B gives out 2C plus 4D. Then for such chemical reaction, its rate, these are the reactant, concentration of A to power 2, concentration of B to power 3. This is the analysis related to the rate law. This is the rate law. With the help of this law, we can find out the rate of any chemical reaction on the basis of the concentration of reactants. And now only one thing which is considered most necessary here to discuss about what is the difference between rate law and law mass action. एक मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट ये सेम समझ लेते हैं कि रेट लॉ एंड लॉ ऑफ मास एक्शन इज सेम, बट इट हैज मेजर डिफरेंस. टू डिसाइड द वैल्यू ऑफ रेट लॉ, टू डिसाइड द वैल्यू ऑफ रेट, according to this law, to decide the value of rate, practically या experimental data of the concentration of reactant must be given. ओके, यानी रेट लॉ को आइडेंटिफाई करने, डिफाइन करने के लिए रिएक्टेंट का कंसंट्रेशन प्रैक्टिकली डिटरमाइंड होना चाहिए. जबकि अकॉर्डिंग टू लॉ मास एक्शन, अकॉर्डिंग टू लॉ मास एक्शन, लॉ मास एक्शन के केस में जब रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन डिसाइड करते हैं, देन वी टेक ओनली स्टाइक्योमेट्रिक क्वांटिटी ऑफ रिएक्टेंट्स. क्लियर? यानी लॉ मास सेक्शन में, अकॉर्डिंग लॉ मास सेक्शन, जब रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन को डिसाइड करेंगे तो उसमें रिएक्टेंट की स्टाइक्योमेट्रिक क्वांटिटी लेते हैं, स्टाइक्योमेट्रिक कंसंट्रेशन लेते हैं. Hence we can declare that there is major difference between rate law and law mass action. Clear? Listen. Okay? Rate law as well as law mass action. Right? Okay. Thank you.